Hello there, Cougars. I'm student meteorologist Scott Holmes here with your Keancast for this week, the week of November 9th through the 15th. Let's get right to your weather headlines. And you notice fall has finally arrived. If you noticed outside, it's starting to get much cooler out there. Temperatures barely getting to 50 degrees, and also the leaves are starting to change as well. See some more yellows and oranges out there. And of course, when we do get a really big cold shot, all of a sudden the leaves are going to just go fall to the ground, and then we're going to have to rake them. So for now, enjoy it while you can. And we'll check out your Veterans Day forecast, as of course Veterans Day will be on Sunday. And ho ho ho, we're going to check out some snow, mainly to the lakes. We'll go to lake effect snow, figure out how that works. That'll be a weather classroom. That will be in a little bit. But for now, let's check out your almanac. Your almanac, the average high for this time of year, right in the double nickels, and the average low near 40 degrees. And for the records, I'll have to go in the way back machine, 1993, record high of 80, and record low, look at that, chilly 18 set back in 1933. For record rain, close to 2 inches back on the 10th of November, 1990. And I added a new graphic this week, record snow, 1.3 inches back on the 11th of November, 1987. Unfortunately, we don't really have the way of snow coming up for this week, as temperatures won't be too cold to support snow, but it's still nice to think about it as well. So we check out afternoon highs. For us will mainly be close to 50 degrees, and out to the plains, 60s, and behind me, Pac Northwest, 30s and 40s. For overnight lows, look at this, 20s out in the Rockies, still chilly. Pac Northwest, 30s. Behind me right here into the southeast deserts, 50s. For us will mainly be in the 30s, maybe some 40s close to the Jersey Shore. And let's check out your futurecast. The reason we've been cold now is thanks to this nice high pressure filtering in, but unfortunately good things must come to an end sometime, and of course the high pressure is no exception. So as that goes offshore, it's going to set up shop for some low pressures to come through the area, and as it does, this low pressure right here in Ohio River Valley doesn't have much of a punch to it. So what's going to happen is that it's going to transfer its energy offshore and off the coast of Carolinas into a coastal low, and that's going to squirt right past us. Unfortunately, not much in the way of rain or snow, and the high comes on through. And then for the latter part of the week, we do have a cold front coming through for our next chance of rain. Will be Thursday into next Friday. So nonetheless, let's check out your Veterans Day forecast coming up Sunday the 11th. And if you're going to be heading out for some parades or some memorials going on for Veterans Day, expect some mostly sunny skies out there. Temperatures right near 40. It's going to be a little blustery too, so you might actually want to bring an extra sweater or an extra jacket with you. It's always nice to get out there and thank the veterans. And just because Veterans Day happens once a year, it doesn't hurt to, just if you ever see a veteran, just say thank you for what they've done. They put their lives on the line for us to help us and our freedom. So thank you, veterans, for everything you've done for us here in the great United States of America. Now let's move on to our weather classroom. This week, I'm talking about lake effect snow. You want to know what lake effect snow is? Well, I'll tell you right now. Basically, lake effect snow are snow showers that are created from cool, dry air when it passes over a large, warmer lake and picks up moisture and heat. And to illustrate that, I made a nice graphic for you. We're going to zoom on into Lake Erie in Ontario, two of the Great Lakes that are on toward the eastern Ohio River Valley. And so what basically happens is that you have high pressure, cool, dry Canadian high pressure filtering off, very dry, and what happens, it touches the lakes. The lakes here, Ontario and Erie, in the 40s, possibly near 50 degrees. So what happens, they have evaporation taking place, and as that happens, it condenses the clouds, and what happens, since it's cold enough in the upper atmosphere, you support snow, and this is where you get snow, the base of snow belt stretching from northern New York out to Erie, Pennsylvania, and they've already had their first snow. Last week, they've had a good half an inch of snow. And sometimes, if you get a nice strong northwest wind, this can actually blow into our area too, but not much in the way of accumulation. And I just want to remind you, if you want to go check out our website, you can do so. hurry.kean.edu and click on the Keancast link. And don't forget, if you want to get updated weather forecasts, tune in to 90.3 WKNJ every weekday. And now this brings us to our 7-day forecast. For the first part of the weekend, expect some rain showers, but it all should push out by Saturday afternoon. Temperatures will be into the mid-40s. At least the Sunday will be a nice latter part of the week, the weekend, as temperatures will be close to 50. And then we do stay rather dry up until Wednesday when more clouds come in for our next system. And the temperatures on Thursday will be into the mid-50s. So that is it with your 7-day forecast here. I'm student meteorologist Scott Holmes, and here is your forecast. Remember, check us out on our website and on the radio. I'll see you soon.